up, my people? This is scandalous. This is huge. Oh, Father Chale, move closer. And if you are a Nigerian, this concerns you too. But my Ghanaian people, hey, make it make sense. Make it make sense. How is it possible that a staff at your Washington DC embassy was allegedly charging extra fees for all visa processing, passport renewal, new passport processing, and diverting everything into his private account? And it took the embassy more than 5 years to realize that this was happening. More than 5 years. Apparently, this man, Uncle Fred Quatteng, was the head of the IT department at the embassy in DC. And he started working there in 2016, by the way, not 2017, like the Minister of Foreign Affairs said. In fact, this man said that he's been doing different projects for the embassy since 2013. But he officially got on contract in 2016. So some people are saying that maybe this thing has even been going on since 2016, which will be 9 years now. Anyways, the Minister of Foreign Affairs accused Uncle Fred of creating an unauthorized link on the embassy's website to redirect visa and passport applicants to a private firm where they were charged extra fees for multiple services without the knowledge of the foreign ministry. We're talking about charges of between $30 to $60 per application, depending on whatever you're applying for. And let me tell you, a lot of people are visiting Ghana. A lot of African Americans are moving to Ghana. In fact, they only shut down the embassy for like 5 days or so when this scandal happened. But once they reopened, can you believe that they issued more than 800 visas? That is to tell you how frequently people are going to Ghana. Although I'm still partial, I don't know why they are going to Ghana. Have you been to Nigeria? Because me, I've been to Ghana. It's not that special. Hey, Nigerian people no vex. Besides your airport, plus your stable electricity and your good roads and your running water and relatively better security. What else? What else do you have that we don't have? We have some amazing infrastructures in Nigeria that you are yet to have. I'm not hating you. I'm just saying people need to explore Nigeria as well. Oh shit. Okay, so a lot of people are visiting Ghana. So if they issued like 1,000 visas in a month, it may not be up to that. But let's just multiply $30 by 1,000. That's like $30,000 that Uncle Fred allegedly pocketed. And don't forget that sometimes he charges up to $60. So, how did it take the embassy 5 years to realize that this was happening? So when this happened, all foreign ministry staff posted to the Ghanaian Washington DC embassy were recalled back to Accra. The embassy's IT department was dissolved, and all locally recruited staff were also suspended pending the investigation. The embassy has reopened, so I'm believing that all the staff are back to work. However, Uncle Fred is not happy with the news circulating about him, calling him a fraud. He's like, no, hold up, I am not a fraud. I've been working at the embassy since 2016. My contract has always been 1 year, and every year they kept renewing my contract. He's saying that he did not do anything wrong, that he made visa processing and passport processing more efficient for the embassy. He's like, since I upgraded your website, has anybody complained? He said that his services allowed for effective communication with passport applicants, which he claimed was known to the officials and appreciated by officials at both the embassy and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. As in, he added that the services that he's been providing improved user experience and helped applicants to track their documents. In fact, let me quote him. He said, "Tell me, all these years, did anybody go online or on social media to say that someone had stolen their money or passport? No, there was no complaint." He further clarified that the fees collected through his own private platform were not for embassy services, but for him assisting the applicants with logistics, such as return envelopes and label preparation. Basically, Uncle Fred is saying, I made your life easier. What is wrong with me charging for my services? The man is granting interviews. So in one interview, he said that, can we just look at the good parts? The parts where people benefited from. And let's just forget about the fact that someone was benefiting from something that he had genuinely put together. He really said it. As in, he did not see anything wrong in what he did, oh. You know, initially I wanted to ask you guys that, do you think he did anything wrong? But then he said something that caught my attention. The man said in one of his interviews that his actions were not done in secrecy, and that the embassy leadership was fully aware of his role and the services that he was providing. You know, the one that shocked me? This man said, and I quote, he said, if they had a problem with what I was doing, they would have made me stop. I said, ooh, oh, snap, snap. So guys, my question now is, who do you think is at fault? Is it Uncle Fred? Or do you think other people at the embassy knew what was happening and they did not do anything about it? For those of you that are speculating, by the way, because I can see you from across the screen, some of you saying, they knew, they were just getting their own cut. God will forgive you. Me, I did not say that. You are the one saying it, and I'm praying for you that God will forgive you. Anyways, who do you guys think is at fault? You know why this story is very important? Because it is not just happening at Ghanaian embassies. So, hey. As a Nigerian, anytime we want to renew our passports like that or get new ones for our children, we also get some extra charges that they don't necessarily give us receipt for. Then, where is that money going? Nigerian Minister of Foreign Affairs, my father, where art thou? Where art thou? Mr. Minister, don't turn deaf ears to this story. You don't think this is just a Ghanaian something. Our New York embassy, Nigerian embassy in New York, our New York embassy, for example, it is written on their website, Bagada, that we must also pay an administrative fee of $50. $50 for, and they always ask us to pay this money in money order. What exactly is the administration that is costing us a whopping $50? The staff are already getting their salaries from the Nigerian government, you know, for doing their job, for processing our passports. No, so I understand if they want to charge people that are requesting that they should mail their passport, you know, but $50, you stop using us to make money. In fact, if you happen to lose your Nigerian passport and you want to go there and get a new one, there are two different $50 charges in the list of things that you have to bring. I mean, just look at number B, $50 money order fee. They did not say for what. But when you look at number 8, it also says $50 credit card administrative fee. Maybe this is a typo, I don't know, but that is already $100 in the name of administrative fee. And all this is different from the $350 penalty fee that you have to pay because you lost your passport too. It's not easy to make dollars. Many of us, we are working daytime, nighttime, part-time and overtime. Everything is expensive now. Eggs are so expensive right now. It's not easy. But no, jokes aside, guys. Even though it took 5 years, at least Ghana is trying to do the right thing. Nigerian government, you can also do the right thing. There are so many complaints about our embassies abroad, especially about our customer service alone. We love our embassy staff, but some of them, they come directly from Nigeria with that Nigerian office mentality of, I'm the one with the power to give you what you want, so you must worship me. Are you a little bit? Are you a little bit upon something that people are paying for? I genuinely think that it is important for all our embassy staff abroad to undergo proper customer service training before resuming work at any of our embassies. And not all of them, not all of them. Underline that, not all of them, because I have met some amazing people at some Nigerian embassies, and they are usually very nice to me when I go to the Nigerian embassy, which I am grateful for. But I don't want to be the only one. I want every Nigerian to be able to say, they are so nice to me. Anyways, like I said, not all of them, but unfortunately, there are so many of them that don't even know that something is wrong. In fact, anytime they see a video like this one that I'm making, they take offense. Instead of them thinking, okay, how can we do better so that our citizens will be excited to come to their embassy? Because let me hear about your own experience at your embassy abroad, whether you are Ghanaian, Nigerian, Cameroonian, or wherever you're from. And if any embassy official is seeing this video, instead of taking offense, take a pen, take note of what people are complaining about in the comment section, and let's see how you can do better. And unfortunately, because of this I don't care attitude, I know a lot of people that once they get the citizenship of the foreign country where they live in, they don't want to have anything to do with their own embassy anymore. It shouldn't be like that. An embassy should be a place of vital support for its citizens abroad. It should be our home away from home. Of course, that is where to facilitate diplomatic relations. It is supposed to be a hub for cultural exchange, but it should also be where we feel seen, where we feel heard, and where we feel helped. We can definitely do better. Me, I have faith in the Nigerian embassy, but oh shit! And while we're talking about this, I just want to inject this. That's Nigerian embassies in America. Can you always make sure you have Nigerian restaurants inside your embassies? I'm talking about authentic Nigerian restaurants. Because sometimes we come there, we spend a long time waiting for our turn, and we get hungry. You know, when you are in your embassy, should be where you can get authentic amala, authentic pounded yam, authentic jollof rice. This is something that Ghanaians don't have. I'm talking about the authentic Nigerian jollof rice, you know. But I'm just speaking of my Ghanaian people today. No vex. I love you guys. You guys know I love you, but you still don't know how to make good jollof rice. Don't worry. I can actually teach you on this show. But God, Nigerian embassies, please always ensure we can eat authentic Nigerian food whenever we come to visit you guys. It's even a very good business for you guys because people are always in and out at the embassy. You will not short, Niso will short if you have a good restaurant. We will always patronize you. Shout out to my Ghanaian people. I love you guys. I love Ghana, by the way. I can't wait to go back. Don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok. Alright, y'all, it's Miru, and I'm keeping you up in here. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.